For more, let's bring in Brooke Masters. Brooke is the U.S. investment and industry editor at the Financial Times. All right, Brooke, I was going to ask you right off the bat about how high prices could go, but we've had volatility in the markets today. World oil prices went down. I think the last time I looked, 12%. Talk about the volatility and its implications.
I think people are realizing that the fear was slightly overdone. Russia's not that big a part of the oil markets. And particularly here in the U.S., we are much less dependent on them for energy than people think. So there was a bit of a freak out, and traders always get ahead of themselves. I do think prices are going to stay high. We're not going back to where we were a year ago, but that doesn't mean they're going to keep climbing and climbing and climbing, and we're looking at $10 gas or something.
Right, but for our audience's benefit, Brooke, how high is high? Should Californians, where I grew up, expect $6 plus per gallon gas through the summer? I mean, we know that summertime and higher consumption means higher prices. We're not even there yet.
I mean, honestly, I am not an oil forecaster, and I think nobody knows this. I think you should assume that it's going to be expensive. And if, for example, you're about to buy a new car, I would look real hard at a hybrid. I would also think hard about how much you really need that giant SUV, because it is not going to get cheaper.
Right. So aside from gas prices, are there any other sectors, economically speaking, where consumers either have been or are going to feel price hikes attributable either directly or tangentially to what's going on in Ukraine?
I think we're going to start to see it feeding through in food. Ukraine, as you may remember, is one of the major wheat producers, as is Russia. And in fact, China had a terrible wheat harvest, so it was already going to be an expensive year for wheat. And so therefore, I think it'll show up in your consumer goods, probably not flour per se, you won't see it because it's not that expensive, but sort of your crackers and bread and things, it will gradually feed through. Many of the major producers, of course, have locked down their prices for at least the short term, but sort of by fall, it should be feeding through.
And you mentioned wheat, and I'm really glad you did, because it's projected that they're going to rise due to U.S. sanctions against Russia. Many in the audience might say, wait a minute, we make a lot of wheat in America, don't we? Aren't we insulated from this? But it's a global market, is it not? And that has repercussions, if I understand it correctly.
Absolutely. It is a global market. And as I said, the Chinese had a terrible harvest, so they're out buying. So if they outbid everybody else, prices for everyone, including, Kellogg's, go up. We don't keep American wheat at home if there's a better price somewhere else. Now, you could say perhaps the government needs to intervene, but such protectionism, particularly when it comes to food, is complicated because we don't want people going hungry.
Brooke, I'm sure you knew a lot better than most of us about the vast interlocking web of shipping across our globe that moves goods and services, but a lot of us learned a lot about it sort of on the fly in the last year. So what effect on shipping, if any, is the war in Ukraine having, and might it complicate even further the other thing we've got to learn a lot about, supply chain bottlenecks?
I think there will be further supply chain bottlenecks, clearly, partly as more effort needs to be sent into shipping liquefied natural gas, for example, to Europe, which will not be able to get as much gas probably through Ukraine from Russia. So if more ships are being devoted to liquefied natural gas, then there will be less ships around to do other things, and the ports will continue to be crowded. In terms of direct effect on whether you're going to get your new Toyota from Japan, I think that's less clear that Ukraine will have a huge effect on it. The other thing that is interesting is sort of fuel oil and how that all works, because the kinds of oil that different countries produce is different. And so, for example, the U.S. can easily produce more oil, but it isn't necessarily the kind of oil you need for certain parts of supply chains. Russia produces a lot of stuff that we need, petrochemicals that we need for fertilizer. And you can't instantly get that out of shale gas in the U.S. So I think we will see bottlenecks in fertilizer, which will further mess up the wheat prices and other farming goods. And, they still haven't really unclogged the ports from the previous pandemic-related issues. And so I think Ukraine is distracting a lot of people already. And whenever people are distracted, it's that much harder to get everything back on track.
Breaking it all down for us, Brooke Masters of the Financial Times. Thanks so very much.
Thanks.